"You must be a magic seed," Anna announced to the smooth gray stone she found while digging in her garden. The stone was perfectly round and felt cool in her palm. It wasn't like the other bumpy rocks in the soil. This one felt special, as if it held a secret inside. With her little red shovel, Anna had been making a hole for her marigolds, but finding this stone was much more exciting. She decided right then that this was no ordinary rock. It was the beginning of an adventure, and she was ready to see what would happen next. Anna found an empty terracotta pot and filled it with soft, dark earth. She made a cozy hollow right in the middle for her special seed. "There you go," Anna said, gently placing the stone inside. She covered it with more soil, patting it down carefully. Using her bright green watering can, she gave the pot a small drink of water, just enough to make the soil damp. "Grow into something amazing," she told the pot, feeling a thrill of anticipation. She couldn't wait to see what kind of magnificent plant would appear from her discovery. That evening, Anna placed the pot on her windowsill so it could get plenty of moonlight. She believed moonlight was just as important as sunlight for magical seeds. As she got into bed, her mind filled with wonderful ideas. Maybe a tree with candy for leaves would grow, or perhaps a flower that could sing beautiful songs. Anna imagined a plant with leaves that changed color with her mood. The possibilities were endless and delightful, and she fell asleep dreaming of a fantastic garden no one had ever seen before. When Anna opened her eyes the next morning, she saw something amazing. The flower pot was gone. In its place, a long, twisting vine with glowing green leaves had crept from the windowsill. The vine stretched across her bedroom floor and went right out the door, leaving a trail of soft light. It looked like an invitation. Anna, full of curiosity and not a bit of fear, hopped out of her warm bed. She knew she had to follow the glowing vine and see where its mysterious path would lead her. Anna followed the bright vine down the stairs, through the quiet kitchen, and out the back door into her yard. But it was not her yard anymore. Her simple lawn and flower beds had been transformed into a breathtaking garden, bathed in a soft, silvery light. The air smelled sweet, a mix of honey and fresh morning rain. Instead of grass, the ground was covered in a luminous moss that felt like the softest velvet beneath her bare feet. Anna spun around slowly, taking in the wonder of it all. Huge, bell-shaped flowers hung from gracefully looping stems. When a gentle breeze moved through the garden, the flowers chimed with a lovely musical sound. Anna reached out and carefully touched one of the large blue petals. The flower responded with a clear, happy note that echoed through the air. The whole garden seemed to be alive with gentle sounds and vibrant colors. It was a symphony of nature that was more beautiful than any music Anna had ever heard before. She walked deeper into this melodic wonderland. Perched on a branch of a tree with leaves made of dark blue glass, Anna saw a curious creature. It was fluffy and purple, like a squirrel, but it had a long, feathery tail that curled elegantly behind it. The creature chattered at Anna in a friendly way. It scurried down the tree's smooth trunk and held out a bright yellow nut that gave off a faint warmth. Anna decided to call the creature a Fluff-tail. She giggled as she accepted its kind gift, feeling as if she had made a new friend. Anna thanked the friendly Fluff-tail and continued her exploration. Soon she found a gently flowing stream, but instead of water, it flowed with a substance that looked like pure liquid light, casting dancing reflections on the oversized ferns growing along its banks. Tiny fish, seemingly made of solid color, swam gracefully through the bright current. Anna knelt down and dipped her fingers into the stream. The liquid was surprisingly warm and made her fingertips tingle with a pleasant, gentle energy. It felt like dipping her hand into a rainbow. In the very center of the magical garden stood a colossal flower, the source of the incredible transformation. Its enormous petals were wide open, creating a shape like a giant, welcoming dish. The petals were a deep indigo, and intricate patterns of gold ran through them like veins. This had to be the Moonpetal, the amazing plant that had grown from her special stone seed. It radiated a calm, peaceful warmth that made Anna feel safe and happy. The whole garden seemed to revolve around this single, magnificent bloom. All around the giant Moonpetal, tiny flying creatures drifted through the air. At first, Anna thought they were fireflies, but as they came closer, she saw they were actually small flying blossoms. Each one gave off a soft, steady light. Anna named them bloom lights. They floated around her head, forming a temporary crown of gentle illumination. They moved silently, their only purpose to fill the air with their pure, lovely light. Anna held out her hand, and one of the bloom lights landed softly on her fingertip. Anna found a large, soft mushroom with a cap as comfortable as a cushion. She sat down and watched the bloom lights dance in the air. Soon, the Purple Fluff-tail returned and sat beside her, nibbling on another one of its glowing nuts. Anna didn't need to talk. She felt perfectly content just being in this amazing place with her new friend. The musical chimes of the bell-shaped flowers provided a peaceful soundtrack to the beautiful scene. Anna felt completely at home in the Moonpetal Garden. Feeling adventurous, Anna decided to climb one of the trees with blue glass leaves. She found a low-hanging branch that was strong and easy to grip. From her new perch, Anna could see the entire garden spread out below her. She saw the chiming flowers, the bright flowing stream, and the giant moonpetal standing proudly at the heart of it all. The patterns of light and color were even more incredible from up high. It was the most beautiful place Anna had ever imagined, and it was all hers to explore. A sweet, gentle melody began to rise from the giant moonpetal at the garden center. The sound was calming and beautiful. As the music played, the flower's enormous indigo petals slowly began to fold inward, as if the plant were getting ready for a long sleep. As the flower closed, the silvery light of the garden started to soften. The vibrant colors began to fade, slowly being replaced by the gentle pinks and oranges of the approaching dawn. The magical night was coming to an end. Anna knew it was time for her to leave the Enchanted Garden. She slid down from the tree branch, her feet landing silently on the velvet moss. The fluff-tail met her at the bottom and waved its feathery tail as if to say goodbye. Anna waved back, promising to remember her new friend. With a small sigh, she turned and followed the glowing green vine back through her yard, into the house, up the stairs, and toward her bedroom, feeling a little sad that her amazing adventure was over. Anna climbed back into her bed just as the first rays of sunshine peeked through her window. The glowing vine retreated from her room and disappeared completely. Anna blinked. Had it all been a wonderful dream? She looked at her windowsill and her terracotta pot was back in its place, filled with plain brown soil. But then Anna glanced at her nightstand. Sitting there was the smooth gray stone. It was no longer plain. A tiny, brilliant vein of gold now ran right through its center, a secret reminder of her magical night.